Hello, hello. My name is Kitty Purr, and we're playing Dragon Age Origins. This is going to be the second episode in this series. So, if you remember last time, we chose the human mage origin. So, we had just finished going through the first part of our harrowing, and now we are getting ready to face the demon. So, let us resume. You recall, this is Mouse here. I mean, he's a bear now, but he was a mouse when we first met him. Some more dogs. I think he's there. I unfortunately do not own any healing spells. Nor do I have any... he's healing though. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take a moment here and just let my poor friend Mouse heal. And then, this pit over here, I believe, is where the final step of the harrowing will happen.
And there is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
Kinky. If I lose, the Templars will still cut you down.
They are welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Helps if I push the right buttons. Helps a lot. No, he did.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Sounds like your help was unusual. Why?
You made me believe in you. You're a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know.
I understand necessity. What now?
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
That sounds, 1, kinky, 2, not good.
Back! Help me back! They killed me, right? Just like all who fail in here, they'll kill you too. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
Like you, were you ever really an apprentice?
What? Yes, of course. I mean, I think I was. Isn't that enough? It should be enough. For you?
Maybe they are right about you. Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
I almost had to fight a pride demon.
Are you alright? Say something, please.
Oh god, somebody's head is gone.
Oh, I'm glad you're alright. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
This scene is really jarring without a head. I apologize for this. We're friends, but don't ask me this. You know I can't tell you.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Doesn't everyone go through the harrowing?
The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
I'm not going to kill you,
They
Joan.
might not. But the rite of tranquility is just as bad, maybe worse. You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
Did he choose to become tranquil?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
No emotions? How is that possible?
The Fade is the dream realm. Maybe it's a side effect of being cut off from the Fade. No dreams, no emotions? Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
What for?
You didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Every time you gain level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Okay. So magic and willpower are very important, so we're going to get those up. And then I think we're going to bring cunning up as well. Next, we can choose a thing. And now that I'm going to be a part of a party soon, I'm going to choose heal because I feel like that's a skill that I want.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake?
A new
Why do
codex
you
and
care? Are you best friends now?
Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fade, the true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight. A thing of pure fire, its body seemingly made of amorphous lava, and its eyes two pinpricks of baleful light radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kinds are able to lash out with bolts of fire and even firestorms that can infect entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than most other variants. Their tactics are simple: attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons carry over their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise, the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fade when specifically summoned by a mage to do his bidding.
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
They were talking about me. A little bit of flavor text. It sort of insinuated that your female mage and Cullen had a little bit of like a flirtatious relationship. But Jowen's head is missing, and that's a problem. So I'm going to stop the video here real quick, try and fix the mods that have made Jowen's head disappear, and I will be back. Hello and welcome back. So I fiddled around with some of the mods, had to do a bit of a Google search, but I managed to figure out what was wrong with Jowen's head. So the next time we see him, he should have a head again. So let us continue where we left off. I get to keep my staff from the... I didn't. Shame. I mean, we weren't really there, so it's not surprising that we didn't actually get the staff. Look, Jowen has his head again. Oh no, that's just a brick.
Congratulations on your test.
Sir, I don't think your head is supposed to be there. You okay, sir? Pretty sure that's just considered junk. The lavatories.
Hello there.
Cave Hill. Next to the lavatories. Okay. Other than that one guy with his head in the wall. That's just the same room I was already in. I don't know if I was in
As you
this room
desire.
already.
Did you hear? Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic.
Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
Because blood magic is powerful? You can bend others to your will and force demons into your service. That's what I hear anyway.
Suspicious. See one thing I like about Dragon Age that a lot of other games don't do is the sparkles. I wish more games had sparkles so you could find where the shit is. Ooh, another staff. In fact, I didn't equip the other staff that I found. So we have the Acolyte staff, which does 4 damage, 23 armor penetration, has a range of 51, and has 2 spell power, but it also has +3 spell power, so that'd be a total of 5 spell power. Or we have the Magic Staff Elm, which is also 4 damage, armor penetration 20, range 50, spell power 1, plus 1 magic and 1 spell power. So it's a 2 spell power plus 1 magic. I think the Acolyte Staff is the better choice there. Let's go to this little alcove here, or I guess if that was the women's room, that this is the men's lavatory. Take some paper. It's just junk, but whatever. So many shinies. Ooh, a lyrium poster. It's always a good find. Shelves are always good. There's lots of books in this game that can teach you things, like the tome I had at the beginning of the game.
You must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries. Injuries? But... Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
Dude just lights himself on fire. No biggie.
Maybe remember what the chantry says about magic.
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Concentrate. Hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
No?
Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again!
Better, but I feel like they shouldn't be doing this in the library. But maybe that's just me. I feel like they could have made a better use of this space. Like, I don't know, instead of having just a circle of shelves, could have used the space for that battle training that they were doing in the middle of the library, or the fire training that they were also doing in the middle of the library. But that's just me. I would like to go away from the plot, please. I think this is a big circle. Talk to the people who are in here.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
What is the stockroom for?
The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
You actually like being this way?
I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
What happened during the Rite of Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
What was becoming a tranquil like?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
And now you are no longer a person.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
A person is more than just physical parts.
I have thoughts and memories. I remember my past, my childhood in the tower, and my apprenticeship. These experiences defined me. My lack of emotion simply adds to what is already there.
My statement was rude. I apologize.
I do not have the capacity to be offended. Still, I believe I am a person.
I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
Your mentors must be happy for you. You passed the harrowing.
Some strange lumps. Nothing to see here.
Is there something you need? You must speak to Owain.
No, it's just an empty wall. Okay. Oh, this seems to be a room. Is this the same room that was connected to the other room? I don't really know where I am. Three defense, 1 armor. Not bad.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
What's a Grey Warden?
They are an order of brave and noble warriors, sworn to give their lives to defeat the Darkspawn. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
As he then starts scrubbing the floor, but right in front of me. Clearly, I am filthy.
Of course.
Some elemental resistance. Also funny.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Is this room specifically my new quarters? I can see that this is a shared space.
As you desire.
I mean, every space is a shared space at the tower. That's the problem with the tower.
Everyone's so happy for you.
Yes, I'm glad I did not get possessed by demons. Very important, you see.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
It's not a very nice thing to say.
Oh, hello. I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
Cullen?
They picked me as the Templar to strike the killing blow if you became an abomination. It's nothing personal, I swear. I'm just glad you're all right, you know?
Would you have really struck me
I would
down?
have felt terrible about it. But I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
You can flirt. Maybe we could go elsewhere and continue our discussion.
Elsewhere? What do you mean?
We should get to know each other.
Oh, my goodness. If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate, and... Ooh, I couldn't. I should go.
I made him awkward. Perhaps I was too forward.
Lovely.
It's hard to get the camera right. Sometimes I feel like it zooms me in for no reason.
You see that Grey Warden? I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order.
Well, all right.
Health poultice. You have acquired a health poultice. These instantly restore some of your health. To use the poultice, drag it from your inventory into your quick bar. Double-click it directly from the inventory, or right-click it in the inventory and select Use. Stores sell more poultices, and characters who have learned herbalism can create their own.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
See, she has something nice to say.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yes, I just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Random little interaction there. Oh, this is where Owain is, so I'd come in through that side before. Let us finish the loop, I guess. Was I in this room already? Feel like no.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition, so let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
I should not interrupt your meditations.
Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Just exited out of the conversation. Oh, there's an altar here. What can you use an altar for?
Of course.
We found a new codex entry. Let us read it. The founding of the Chantry. Cordelius Draken, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In -3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor to declare the chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olesa of Montsimard was elected to lead the new chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine era began. Oh, it's like a post-Christ, and after Christ, or after Christ and pre-Christ situation. These bookcases are also... Oh, we have another codex update. The Chant of Light, the Blight. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beast of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to reclaim the empty throne of heaven and be gods." In secret they worked, magic upon magic, all their power, all of their vanity, they turned against the veil until at last it gave away. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step towards the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth. "And so is the golden city blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world." Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime, bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. Deep into the earth they fled, away from the light. The darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumat. Their taint twisted even the false god, and the whisperer awoke at last, in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon the nations of the world. The first blight. From Threnodize 8. Okay, we've just hit the now probably 30-minute mark since there was a bit of a break here. So we're going to stop here. I don't want these videos to run on too long. And in the next episode, we will finish some RPG Hoarder Syndrome and go talk to the first enchanter. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.